Welcome to students. Today we are going to see that next topic of the infrastructure engineering, that is airport engineering. In last video lecture we have to already completed the bridge engineering topic. In this chapter we have to completed the various things related with the airport engineering topic. Then we know that all the what is the necessity and requirement of the airport engineering or airport in nowadays, because people have to reach to destination with minimum time, then it is the only possible with the help of the airport or aircraft. Then with the help of the airport or with the help of the aircraft, we had to reach one city to another city or one city to next city with minimum time. Also with the help of the aircraft we had to traveling the one nation to another nation. In India or in the world, that there are the main two types of the airport, that is the domestic airport and international airport. The domestic airport, that is meaning that the we can travel in nation to one state to another state or one city to another city. And another next type is the international airport, that is we can travel one nation to another nation. Then the government India is declared the last, or we have to know the government India already declared about the scheme of the airport development, that is the Udan scheme. That is what is the Udan scheme? In this scheme, the it's in government of India and AAI, that is the Airport Authority of India, has developing the small airport at the city or any uh, is requirement of the city, because only 3 to 5% of the population or peoples can use or utilize this airport or aircraft. That is, our population is almost around 135 crore. That is, only 4 to 5 crores people only utilize this airport traveling or airport uh, scheme. That's government of India is to developing also the small cities development, and also it is the mission is the to maximum people utilize the airport or aircraft. Then we have to see the all the things and technical terms in this video. Let's start. Next, introduction. First point of this today's lecture is introduction. The airport engineering encompasses the planning, design and construction of terminals, runways and navigation aids to provide for passenger and freight services. The airport engineering, the main terms is the main is the we have to first is the planning, then designing and construction. This is the basic all the infrastructure developing. That the first is planning, next designing and construction. In the at the time of the airport construction, we have to designing or planning the various, that is the various term, that is the terminals, runways and navigation aids to provide for the passenger also freight services. An airport is the facility where passengers connect from ground transportation to air transportation. That's the airport. It is nothing but the, or it is the given the facility to passenger to connecting to ground transportation to air transportation. The airfield, it is an area where an aircraft can land and take off, which may or may not be equipped with any navigation aids or markings. The airfield, it is nothing or it is the area of the aircraft, that is the aircraft, it is the either it is the aeroplane, helicopter or other uh, machine or equipment This can be land and takeoff, which may or may not be equipped with the navigation aids or marking also. Next, airport history. The world first airport was built in 1928 at Croydon near London, that is in England nation. It was the main airport of the London till it was closed down in 1959 after the World War II. It is now open as the visitor center for aviation. The first airport construction or first airport is built in year 1928 at the Croydon near the London city. Then this airport is it was the closed down in 1958 because of the World War II. After the World War II, and also it is open nowadays is only visitor center for the aviation. It is not used in for any takeoff and landing of the aircraft. Next, this is the basic or main airport layout. That is the most important airport. It is the runway. With the help of the runway, all the aircraft or aeroplane we have to take off or landing. Then this is a taxiway. Next, air apron. Next, aircraft stands. Next, it is the ramp, hangars, maintenance. Next, parking area, the visitors parking or also passenger parking. Next, terminals. This is the railway station. It's not necessary to it's nearer to airport, but it's a layout. Parking deck, general aviation. This is the tower, freight, fuel depot, and all the things. As a one is the runway lighting. This is the runway lighting where at the time of the landing is a very helpful for the uh, to landing at the time of the landing. Next, de-icing area. That the second is the de-icing area. Third, pre-threshold. This is pre-threshold. Fourth one is the this is the PAPI. The PAPI is a, we have to see in future slide what is the PAPI. Next, fifth is the runway designator. Sixth one is the center line of the runway. This is the center line of the runway. Seventh thing or seven is the touchdown zone. This is touchdown zone. 8 is the aiming point. 9 the threshold. 10 is the stopway. Also we have to call this stopway is the blast pad. We have to see all these technical terms in next or future slides. Next, 11 thing is the holding position. 12 is the edge marking. 13 high speed 12, and 14 is the helicopter stand or helicopter section. Next, 15 is the fire station. It's very necessity in the airport. Next, 16 is the 16 airline services. 17 it is the bus stop. This is a bus stop. And 18 is the taxi stand. Either we know either Ola or Uber stand. This is the basic airport layout at the time of the designing, planning and construction. We need is all the 18 things at the to designing and planning of the airport or airport layout. This all the things we have to see in future slide, and also we have to see in detailing also. Next, there is some basic definitions we have to see. That what is the first one is the aircraft. Then what is the aircraft? The any machine which finds to its support in the atmosphere due to reactions of the air is defined as the aircraft. Then aircraft, it is nothing but the any type of the machine, either it is the aeroplane, helicopter or rocket also. Then any type of the machine which has to finds to support to atmosphere or to take off the atmosphere due to the reactions of the air is known as the aircraft. In general terms, it includes the aeroplane, helicopter, rocket, etc. The aircraft, it is nothing but the aeroplane, helicopter or rocket. That is, it is it is not meaning that aircraft it is the only airplane. It is also, this is the aircraft you have to the various things or various terms, that is the helicopter and rocket also. Next, it may be lighter or heavier than air. Then we have to, there are the two types of the aircraft, the subsonic aircraft and supersonic aircraft. First one is the subsonic aircraft. Aircraft in this type or in this aircraft, it is the speed is less than the speed of sound, and supersonic, in this aircraft the speed is greater than the speed of the sound. Thus in the subsonic aircraft, the speed of the aircraft is less than the speed of the sound, and is the second one is the supersonic aircraft. There is the aircraft that is the speed is greater than the speed of sound. Second basic term is the aerodrome. Any defined area of the land or water intended to be used for the arrival and departure of an aircraft is called as the aerodrome. Next is the important, all the we have to see that this is the all the chapter as related the airport. Then what is the airport? It is an aerodrome which is the principally intended for the use of the commercial services. It is provided with custom facilities. It is service in international traffic. That is, if it is designed as international airport. When an airport does not serve international traffic, it is known as the non-international or domestic airport. That is, the airport nothing but it is the facilities give the passenger and also the carriers or the commercial for the passenger or also or commercial services. So there are the commercial services is basically for the international traffic only, but then it is when designed in the international airport. Then there are the main two types of the airport, that is the international airport and domestic airport. That is the international airport, it can travel the one nation to another nation, the passenger and also commercial services. And also domestic airport, it will be travel the one state to another state or one city to another city with the passenger and commercial services. It is called as the domestic airport or non-international airport. Fourth one is the airfield. It is an area which is used for the landing and takeoff of an aircraft. The airfield, it is nothing but it is the area to be used for the landing and takeoff of the aircraft. It is you can clear your doubts. The aircraft, it is nothing but all the support of the all the machine, any type of the machine can be supported the atmosphere, that is the airplane, helicopter and a rocket. That is it is nothing, it is not meaning that the aircraft it is only airplane, it is also helicopter or rocket. Next one is the landing area. An airport consists of landing area and terminal area. The landing area is used for the landing and takeoff an aircraft. The landing area, it is a usual or it is applicable for the aircraft or any type of the aircraft for the landing purpose and also takeoff purpose. There are two types of the landing area, the runway and taxiway. There are two types of the landing area. That is first one is the runway and taxiway. Next one is the terminal area. It includes the following terms, that is the terminal building, aircraft apron, gate position, hangars, that is the shelters, automobile parking area. In terminal area, the five things are including, that is the first is the terminal building, second aircraft apron, gate position, hangars, it is also known as the shelters for the aircraft or aeroplane. Next, automobile parking area. Next one is the runway. It is the paved long and narrow rectangular strip which is actually used for the landing and takeoff of the aeroplanes. Runway, it is the most important construction or design part of the in airport in the airport, because all the aeroplanes is actually used for the this the either landing or takeoff of the aeroplane. Next is the taxiway. It is a paved way over which an aeroplane may taxi while going to and from runway and loading apron. The taxiway also connect to neighboring runway with service and maintenance hangar. The taxiway is nothing but another paved way for the which can aeroplane may be taxi while going to or from the runway and also loading apron. Also, the taxiway, it is connecting to two neighboring runways, the runway with the services and also maintenance hangar. That is the taxiway. It is nothing but the parallel of the or some service road type of the service road, a small runway of the airport. The next point is the air transport agencies. The air transport agencies, the various these agencies we have to forming for the controlling all the airport and also given the better and safety traveling for the passenger and also commercial services. We have to see the first one is the International Civil Aviation Organization, that is the ICAO. This organization is the controlling all the international airports. Then is the important. Next, Federal Aviation Administration, FAA. Third one is the Airport Authority of India. This is important for the it is forming in India for the controlling all the domestic as well as the international airports. The all the decisions and all the rules are forming and changing and also controlling all the airports at the in India, that is the Airport Authority of India, that is the AAI. Next, Air India International Corporation. Second one is the Indian Airlines Corporation. Next, the various also private air transport agencies, that is the some example, that is the Jet Airways, Sahara Airways, Vistar Airways, Go Air, Indigo Airways, etc. These are the main air transport agencies are the nowadays controlling all the airports for the international purpose or international controlling airports. It is the International Civil Aviation Organization, that is ICAO. And next, for the domestic or a nation controlling the airports, that is the Airport Authority of India, is AAI. This is the these two organizations is important for the airport facilities. Second, next is the airport classification. There the main two classification. The first one is the based on the takeoff and landing, and second, that is the ICAO, that is the International Civil Aviation Organization classification. It is the based on the geometric design. The first classification we have to see the that is the based on takeoff and landing. The conventional takeoff and landing airport, it is the runway length, it is more than 1500 meter. Next, reduced the takeoff and landing airport, that is the to airport runway length is should be 1000 to 1500 meter, and short takeoff and landing airport, that the runway length is between 500 to 1000 meter. Next, vertical takeoff and landing airport, that is the operational area, that is a 25 to 15 square meter. It is based on the takeoff and landing. For the conventional takeoff, it's important. The conventional takeoff and landing airport, that is the runway length is more than the 1500 meter. Next, it's the short takeoff and landing. It is the for the short airport, or it is this short airport we have to nowadays constructing as under the scheme of the UDAN. It is the runway length is between the 500 to 1000 meter, and also vertical takeoff and landing airport is the operational area is 25 to 50 square meter. Second classification is the ICAO classification. It is based on the geometric design. In this classification has been done by the using code letters with A to A, in which the A type of the airport has the longest runway length, and E type of the airport is the shortest length. Second classification is very important at the time of the construction and design and construction of the runway. This is based on the geometric design. In this classification, we have to using the code of the A to A. The code letters is the A to A. That is A type is nothing but the airport has the longest runway, and A is the airport has the shortest length or shortest runway length. That is this the main two important classification based on takeoff and landing and based on geometric design. Next is the Airport Authority of India, that is the AAI. It's important for the Indian all type of the Indian airport, that is either domestic or international airport also. It controls overall air navigation in India. It's AI. It is the control the all the overall the air navigation in the India, as it's constituted by an act of Parliament, and it came to being on 1st April 1995. Is formed by merging the NAA, that is the National Airport Authority, and IAAI, that is the International Airport Authority of India. The Airport Authority of India is in this agency. They are the merging the two agencies, that is the NAA and IAAI, and this is the constituted by the act of the passed in the Parliament, and it's come to become being the 1st April 1995. Then what is the functions of AI, or what is the application or responsibility of the AI? The development of cargo ports and facilities. Second, provision of passenger facilities and information system. Third one, expansion and strengthening of operating area. Fourth one, provision of visual aids. Next, provision of communication and navigation aids, for example radar system. Next, control and management of the Indian airspace extending beyond the territory limits. Next, design, development and operation of domestic and also international airports. And last one is the construction and management of facilities. These are the main functions of the AI, or main roles and responsibility of the AI, that is the Airport Authority of India. Okay, today we have to stop here. In next lecture we have to see the remaining part of this topic. And one request and appeal to students, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much.